Hey friends, Bhavin Solanki here for the effectszone.com and welcome to this Photoshop and Cinema 4D tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to extract AI work paths for Cinema 4D from the Photoshop. It's actually Illustrator paths, but we can do the job with the Photoshop. I'm going to show you how. Go ahead and create file new. I'm just going to create it default size and gonna choose some nice font here and kinda type in effectszone, something like this. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller, and then I'm gonna go ahead and right click on the layer and gonna hit create work path, and that will basically create the paths for our layer. You can go ahead and check that out in the paths tab. If you're not able to see this path tab, go into the windows and hit paths and it'll show up. So with that path created, go ahead and file, export paths to Illustrator. You can do the same job with selecting this text. You can just control click on this layer icon, and then with this rectangle tool, go right click and make work path, but that will not work as better as our old method. As you can see, it's not that perfect, so we're gonna stick to the right click and create work path method. So with that created, go ahead and file, export path to Illustrator, hit OK and say whatever you want. I already sent mine, so I'm gonna jump to the Cinema 4D now. So in Cinema 4D, go to the file, open, and select the work path you have extracted from the Photoshop. Hit open and scale it somewhere you want. Make sure the connect spline and group splines are selected. I'm gonna hit OK, and as you can see, the work paths are imported in the Cinema 4D, but every single every single path is separated for the each layer, so we don't need that. We want it as a single object. So I'm gonna just click on the right click on the root and select children, or you can just simply left click and drag for the selection to the all objects. With all objects selected, go into the objects, connect plus delete, and that will basically create a single object for us, and you can name it text in case, and as you can see, it's a single object now. We can go ahead into the knobs menu and create an extrude knobs. Pick up your text object and drop it below to the extrude knobs, and boom, it's done. We have our basic 3D text here. You can go to the extrude knobs and maybe you wanna center it, make it the center of the text by selecting this move tool so that you can surf easily. Go to the extrude knobs and into the object coordinates, you can increase the depth. As you can see, we have a nice depth here. So basically our 3D text is created, and you can play with the materials and all that other stuffs here, and can get the result whatever you want. So I'm gonna just quick review it. So that's it. This technique will work on the logos or whatever the shapes in the Photoshop. Maybe I'm gonna show another example. Here I have a nice robotic font maybe here, and as you can see, it's an Autobot logo. I'm gonna create a bit bigger, and again I'm gonna center it. Right click, create workpath, then we'll check once, file, export, and path to Illustrator. I also save this, so I'm gonna show you very quick. Alright, as you can see, we'll do the same thing. We'll select all, object, connect plus delete, gonna hidden extrude nerves, and it's done. Here we go. We have our 3D logo here, and we can do whatever we want with it now. So that's it, pals. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. See you next time.